Yeah, I've always wanted to start a streetwear brand, and I never really had a strong enough concept. And then it just dawned on me one day, just use something that you're really passionate about, and that you have a lifetime's worth of inspiration behind. And yeah, 2 Bob means 20 cents. It's slang for a 20-cent piece, which you used to use to play the old arcade games. So the initial inspiration behind the brand was old school arcade games, which I was totally obsessed with as a child. And yeah, that's how it started. Let's just create this brand that's inspired by one of my passions. I studied film and media and worked a bunch of typical Cape Town film industry jobs. And yeah, I've got an English honors and some media training. Yeah. I think just because we started it very organically, and so just kind of grew it. Started by selling t-shirts to my friends in my local skate shop, and then just growing it from there. So I guess not having a big investment to start off with was like a tough thing, just bring the money that you make from the brand back into the brand, and growing it organically was a challenge. So, yeah.
I think just focusing on what we knew and what we could control, and not stressing about things that we couldn't control, and just dealing with them as they came along. For example, the whole business side of it, we literally just made it up. We were like, look, just go with what you can do, and we were passionate about clothing and about the concept, so we just focused on what we knew, and the rest kind of just happened. Knocked our heads a lot of times, but I mean, it was just probably the easiest process.
Do you want to take this one?
I don't know. I think it's just be honest. I think that's the main thing. I think that's where I don't believe originality even exists. I believe that there are moments of originality, but the one thing you can do is be honest, and I think that comes across in sort of what you produce or what you do. And I think there's something that kind of people buy into. I think it's more than just buying into kind of the product itself. And to us, it's always been way more than the product. It's been us just pushing kind of this idea that we had and having fun with it.
Definitely.
Yeah, absolutely.
There's so much talent here. I think going back to the previous question about being honest, I think if young designers are true to themselves, and I know it's a cliche, but if they take their unique experiences and their unique surroundings and they bring that to their work, I think there'll be an international demand for it.
Just an interesting thing that you asked previously about is there demand, and you also mentioned trying to create things that people like. I think if you stop focusing on that and you're true to what you're doing, people will come. And as far as demand goes, demand is fabricated. It always has been. Fashion's fabricated. So if there's no demand for something, then just make a demand for it. Simple as that. Yeah, for me that's the thing. Just be resilient and understand that there's going to be a lot of downs. Yeah. There's a lot of downs, but cherish the ups. It's not going to be prepared to fail. That's the biggest thing, and be prepared to laugh at yourself.
Yeah, I think a positive attitude. Yeah. 'Cause there will be a lot of challenges. People have this idea that it's really easy and glamorous and a cool job, and they just see the end product. But a lot of blood, sweat, and tears goes into creating a new brand and pushing it out there. So I think just have the right attitude and don't give up. Or give up if it's not working and try something new.
Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, I think for us, and we've gone through lots of ups and downs. It's our shared bizarre sense of humor that's got us through the most challenging of times. When chips are really down and it's there's nowhere out. You would just see something funny in the situation. You just burst out into uncontrollable, slightly psychotic, nervous laughter, but laughter nonetheless. It just pulls you through it, So just like a sense of humor.
Yeah. And also realize that you probably have more resources around you than you think.
Yeah.
So I think it's good for people to just actually try and just acknowledge that and tap into the resources that are around them.